Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good morning from here. Good morning, everyone. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome in. This is Daniel DKD. Yes, the boss man. And today is Tottenham versus Manchester United Watchalong. And sorry, I'm starting about 10 minutes late. Or well, 15 minutes late. Kind of. Woo! Imagine me starting my watch along with the Tottenham attempt. Yeah, sorry, we're having some technical difficulties trying to get back online with the stream. So yeah, even my camera is going berserk today. Just a lot of things going on. But anyway, we're here. Hope everyone is good. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Good morning from here. Good afternoon to you in Europe and in Africa. Good evening to you in Asia. I need to fix my team lineup because still some inconsistencies there, but we'll do that. So far, both teams are looking very defensive. Dogu comes back into the team today. Uh-oh. United is looking very shaky since I've been watching, to be honest. This doesn't look like... I predicted a 2-2 scoreline for this game, but this doesn't look like a game where 4 goals will be scored. Everybody's being very defensive. Anyways, welcome in for all the full match banter, match analysis. Yes, everything football, Tottenham versus United, and reactions, the watch along. So we're 17 minutes in so far. It's been a trepid dab first half. Everybody's just trying to be careful not to put a foot wrong, not to make mistakes. If you ask me, I'll say Tottenham have had the better of the opening exchanges so far. So hoping United wake up and step up. We look a bit slow in defense because, I don't know, Harry Maguire had the lick. And Xavi Simons is looking like the real deal today. I'm like, dude, I've been watching you play. You've not done anything spectacular. Today is the day you want to be star boy. Everybody sees United and they want to be star boy. Hmm. Okay, let me fix the no, Casemiro retains his place, which is good. Even though I wasn't very impressed with the second half display, but last week, good tackle by Delict. Van der Ven has started this his run again. Stop him! Van der Ven just started his Boston run now. Everybody was like, all the fans were like hyped. I was like, yes, of course. He scored 3 days ago. He scored a long Boston run. What am I saying? Like what 70-yard run and scored a solo beautiful goal. What am I saying? Puskas-worthy goal, actually. Son won the Puskas for scoring that goal. So, for scoring a goal similar to that. So, we would be surprised if they say Van de Ven should win the Puskas for that goal. He picked the ball up from the edge of his box and ran 70, 75 yards all the way to the opponent's goal and scored. So, every time he picks up the ball and tries to move, all the fans are like, yes, he's going to do it again. No, he's not. This is United. So no download today. Thank God. What? My Wi-Fi go off? Don't play. Well, VR will check it. So we took a United took a corner kick. We took a corner kick, and there was shouts of handball. But VR said nothing doing. Harry Maguire. Okay, another corner kick. Patrick Dogu doesn't know how to cross. We know. So Amorim won the manager of the month, and I hope he loves the feeling of that, because if he loves the feeling of that, then he'll want to win some more. You know, the good thing about winning awards and accolades is like you're like, wow, this feels good. You know, I'm speaking from experience. So whenever you win like awards and accolades, you're like, damn, this feels good. Everybody's showing me attention. Everybody's showing me love. Even people who didn't know I existed are like talking to me, saying my name, talking about me, tweeting about me. So long may it continue. Harry Maguire on the wing. What's going on? On the left wing? Maguire. Oh, God, goal kick. Nice try. Mbeumo, off touch off of Mbeumo, goal kick. But Maguire did well on the left wing there. So one of the good things about winning stuff, like, is you always get that praise and accolade that day. You feel like this is good. I want to, long may this continue. I want to keep this going. So hopefully Mbeumo winning the player of the month and Amorim winning the coach of the month or the manager of the month would fire them up to want to win some more. The winning feeling is lovely. You don't want to lose that. All right, we're pressing from the front so far. Bruno, Cunha applying the press. They beat the press. Maguire wins it. Casemiro picks it up in midfield. Back to De Ligt. De Ligt to Maguire. I like what the commentators said. They said, and I was like that. This game is very slow. It started slowly. Everybody's trying to be careful. And the commentator said, this game is easing us into the Premier League weekend instead of grabbing us by the neck and dragging us in there. If it was like a fast pace, okay, Mazraoui on the wing, nice cross. Oh, well, not nice cross. It was just a cross. Woo, Xavi Simons cleans Shaw out of the way. Cleans Shaw a second time. Red shirt? No, white shirt. Pedro Porro has the ball. Simons is looking good today. That's why I'm worried. It's like, dude, you've not been balling since today. You've seen United. You want to ball. You know, I've watched a couple of Tottenham games, even the game against Chelsea last week. He looked normal. Spence running down the wing. The leg clears. He looked very normal, yeah, last week, you know, like every other player. You could tell the kid is something special, but he didn't do anything spectacular. Now today he's been running the game so far. The first 26 minutes, it looks like he's running the game. Tottenham corner kick, 26 minutes on the clock. They have a lot of tall guys in here though. Richarlison, Paulinho, Van der Ven. And Van der Ven scored 2 corner kicks, was it? Or 1 corner kick? Corner kick comes in. Mbeumo has the ball. He clears. Ahmad is running onto it, but Spence covers. Woo. Ahmad has the ball. Johnson helps Spence clear the ball out. Good run, Ahmad. Good run. He put pressure on Pence, and Pence made a mistake. If not that Johnson was there to cover, Ahmad was in one-on-one, honestly. Corner kick. Fernandez on the corner, left corner kick. All right, the corner kick has to be taken all over again because De Ligt and Johnson were wrestling at the back post. So who's getting the yellow, Johnson or De Ligt? Johnson seems like he got the yellow card. Johnson marking De Ligt. This is just very. This is a big mismatch. De Ligt is like twice his size. De Ligt looks like a man. Okay. All right, let's go. Corner kick. Flat. Hit the first man. Bruno picks it up to Bruno. Bruno to Ahmad. Ahmad back to Sen Almans. Let's recycle it. Almans goes long. Too long. Too long. Goal kick. Guys, why are we letting them play out? They're coming to the halfway line. Can we put some press? Apply some press, okay? Wait, Tottenham played 2 home games back to back. We played 2 away games back to back. It's kind of odd, isn't it? That's music to my ears. The 2 players with the fewest touches in the game so far, Richarlison and Kolomwani. I love to hear that. This is not an open game, so the very first goal in this game is going to be crucial because it's not a game where you're going to. I mean, I did predict 4 goals, but it's not a game where we're going to see a lot of goals like that. Doesn't look like it so far. It may open up in the second half, but in the first half so far, it doesn't look like it's a game where we're going to see a lot of goals. So. First goal is very crucial. Casemiro picks it up in the middle onto Ahmad. Ahmad keeps it well, even on the tackles from pressure from Richarlison. Maguire on the ball. Luke Shaw. Bruno Fernandes, only Cunha ahead of him. He finds Cunha. Cunha has 2 men on him. The cross was too short, too flat. Buemo's heading wasn't good. Mazraoui passes it back to Cunha. Ahmad on the ball. Ahmad crosses it. Buemo, go! 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 Premier League Player of the Month. Your Premier League Player of the Month. Ladies and gentlemen, your Premier League Player of the Month. Ahmad cross. Mbuemo goal. Beautiful. That's what's up. Let's go. Let's go. Mazraoui recycles it. Cunha to Ahmad. Ahmad clips it in. He's onside. Beautiful. Very cushioned header. I love it. Mbuemo's 5th Premier League goal against Spurs in his career. Fantastic header. Brian. Sexy Brian. Let's go. And just as I was saying that the first goal in this game is going to be very, very crucial, he goes and gets it. Please, don't threaten me with a good time. The winners of this game will go second for the time being in the Premier League. That's exactly what happened to us. We were second halfway through the game last week against Tottenham. And then came out and in 5 minutes we capitulated. So don't threaten me with a good time. They're saying the winners are going to go second. I'm like, I know, but I don't even want to think about it. Because I enjoyed being second for the time being. Let's go! Foul. Yellow card. Yellow card, Romero. Everybody did well in the build-up to that goal because I like the way they kept the ball. They were calm, recycled it. And Mazraoui to Cunha to Ahmad. Ahmad just clipped it in, back post. Mazraoui passes it back to Cunha. Ahmad on the ball. Bruno Fernandes free kick. Maguire wins it. Cunha down to Dogu. Dogu clips it in. Poro clears. Yes, at least they'll play without a lot of pressure now. Okay, we're winning the game. Let's calm it down. Since Spurs, they refused to come out in the first place. Now they're going to have to come out and play. Long throw to Ahmad. Please win the ball. Thank you. Who is he doing that nonsense run for? Van de Ven wanted to do the run and Casemiro took the ball off him. What are you doing that nonsense push and run for? Told you not to do it here against United. Bruno, don't do that, please. Paulinho wins the ball off Bruno, but the ball goes out for a throw-in. I wish we had scored from that nonsense Van de Ven was trying to do. And then he will know next time not to do it. You scored a goal from it last week. Doesn't mean you should try it every week. No, but ref, he clipped it onto the guy's foot now. Tottenham throwing deep in Manchester United territory. Burrow is winding up the long throw. I would love for United to win this game and make my prediction wrong. Is he not offside? Xavi Simons on the ball. Brandon Johnson. Dogu, don't let him. Thank you. That's our ball. Goal kick. Thank you, Dogu. Good job, Dogu. I'm one of his biggest critics because he's not been. He played very well in preseason, and all of a sudden he comes into the Premier League and he's looking very undercooked. Yes, we know he's a young player, but he looks very undercooked. Patrick Dogu, I'm talking about. He's not looking like a Premier League player yet. He has the pace. You can see there's pace in there, but he needs to make better decisions when he's around the box. Oftentimes, when we didn't play well at the beginning of the season, he was the one with the best chances to get the ball in the box. His crosses were not good. His cutbacks were not good. Decision making was bad. Defending not very bad. He was Bruno kicks the ball out. No, why are you complaining? Just say sorry, bro. It's a poor pass and you're telling him to move forward. You kick the ball out and you're telling him to move forward, dude. Take responsibility. You kick the ball out. Say sorry. And he's saying it's Ahmad's fault for not coming forward. Come forward and come and do what? Mazraoui had gone forward. If you misplaced the pass, what was he supposed to do? At least Romero has a yellow card now. We know Romero is rash. Hopefully he gets a red card. He's very rash. There's still a lot of football to be played. Tottenham passing it around the back, trying to find space. Van de Ven on the ball. Back to Romero. Back to Paulinho. This is one player I wish United had signed. This is their Paulinho DM. The guy is good, very good. His passes are very good. He's also adept with the tackles. In fact, he's just that proper midfield general. Tottenham on the attack, Spence on the left, and De Ligt sees the ball out of play for a goal kick for United. That was a good move from Spurs, to be honest. But the final pass let them down, which I'm happy about. I'm not complaining. Nice one. Dogu beat 3 men in midfield, and it looked like he was even surprised that he was able to do that and get free, but then he lost it. Ooh, unlucky. With that ball back. Going to Spurs on the left. Paulinho back on the ball. Pedro Porro plays it long. Uh-oh. Xavi Simons on the ball. Dogu, stop it. All right. Johnson with a wayward cross. We can breathe easy. We can breathe easy. Nothing to worry about there. Nothing to worry about there. You know, the funny thing about that goal is when we had the first chance to head the ball, like he miscued the header totally. Then it was like, okay, second time lucky. Give me again. I promise I'll do it well this time. And he just cushioned it beautifully into the net. It was like, yeah, I messed up the first time, but give it to me again. Just give it to me. Just try me. Trust me. Give it to me again. Give it to me. Light skin LeBron James. Let's freaking go. The Leeds wins it back. Bruno in midfield. Don't waste that ball low. Find a pass. Good one. Sexy Bruno. No, Bruno passes it. Passes it back to the Tottenham defense. Brian, sorry, not Bruno. Bruno gives it to Brian. Brian gives it away. Now I see why sometimes commentators call the wrong name. And me, when I'm listening, I'm like, that's the wrong person you just called. Sometimes the names are so alike, and then you get tongue-tied. Good tackle, Dogu. Kolomwani almost had him beat. I thought Kolomwani beat Dogu on the right there, but he recovered very well and put in a sliding tackle block there. All right, corner to Tottenham. We know how dangerous these can be. But yeah, Dogu has been very, very good at stopping the crosses from coming into the box. Corner kick to Tottenham. At least they're not putting pressure on our goalkeeper. I hate it when defenders do that. They leave the ball and go and try to pin the goalkeeper down. So long as I'm expecting you to come and get this. He didn't come. The Ligt heads it out. Strong header. Picked up by Porro. Blocked by Bruno. Probably another corner, or is it a throw in this time? Throw in this time. $120 for what? Okay, time to make a call. One minute at a time. We're okay with that. Let's go, Ahmad. Two right wings out of position. Dogu picks it up. Nice tackle, Shaw. Van Aven passes it back to his goalkeeper. Bruno with the press. Out to Spence. Ref is okay. We've seen enough. 46 seconds. Yes, Poro miscued the cross, and that should be it for the first half. All right, end of the first half. Wasn't bad at all. Player of the month for October. Light skin LeBron James. Light skin LeBron is at it again. He's got the first goal. All right. So that brings an end to our first half. Whew. I'm so glad that we're up 1-0, which means that we're second on the table going into. So we're second on the league table officially. Last week, I celebrated prematurely at halftime because we're second in the league, and I was like, yes, that's what's up. Second in the league. Who's your boy? You know, I was like, we don't need to worry about what the rest of the boys down there, what their score lines look like. We should be looking at teams like Arsenal. We should be looking at teams like Man City and Liverpool. How are they playing? What are they playing? Because that's our level now. That's what I was saying last week, and I'm not gonna say this week because I jinxed it. I was so confident. I was so proud, and I was like, "What's happening? My AI tracking is just showing itself. Who's telling you to track? No, nobody told you to track. Come back up here. Come back up here. My face is here. My face is here. Here. Yeah, that's my face. Thank you. All right. Good though my big head is blocking my Old Trafford sign, but we'll be alright. So that's how I was. Let me go get my tea so I can wake up properly. It's 7 a.m. Well, it's 8 a.m. now. I had to wake up at 7 a.m. for this on a Saturday. That's not fun. But it is fun because we're winning. I went to bed at like 2 a.m. yesterday. So pretty much got just about 5 hours of sleep if it was up to. Because first of all, you go to bed and then you press your phone and then you roll and roll and roll and roll before you go to sleep, right? So woke up for this and I'm glad. You know, sometimes you wake up early for the United games and then you're like, no, why did I do this to myself? But yeah, this is so worth it. 3 points looking sure. Well, I'm not so sure. There's 45 minutes to play, but we're playing better. We're playing better. We've created the better chances. The first few minutes were very, very. It was like everybody was trying not to put a foot wrong. So it was like they were sparring. They were like, okay, who's going to make a move first? You do something. No, you do something. No, you do something. United did something. I'm glad. So we're 1 goal up. Is that too much lighting? Yes, that's too much lighting. So United did do something and we're in the lead. So 3 points for second on the league table right now. Hopefully we don't come in. Hopefully he gives a good halftime team talk, not the type he gave last week that made them come in and just throw everything away in 5 minutes. And Thomas Frank, first few games of the season, was looking like he knew what he was doing. But I hope he loses this game today. Both teams have 3 shots on target, so it's not like they're being outplayed. Let me pull up the stats so that we see. I'm trying to get the league table up here on. Excuse me. That Cunha chance. If it was Fernandez, he probably would have squared it. But anyways, everybody can be the same kind of player. But he did good. He did very good for the goal, recycling the ball, getting into the box, and yeah. So this is what the league table looks like right now. You guys have not updated the league table. Give me my points. So if we add the 3 points, United will be on 20 points just behind Arsenal. Live league table. But like I said, let me not get too excited about it because this is just halfway through the game. A lot of stuff is still gonna happen. We might run away with it. We may not. But Arsenal is looking good though. Okay, scary. Drawn one, lost one. Goals against just 3. Look at United. Goals against 16. 16 goals against. We're the only ones that look out of place in here. Okay, Liverpool looks out of place. So United, what? 16 goals against, goal difference is 2, and you're in second place. Look lost. We look lost. But a lot is still going to happen. Arsenal playing Sunderland, Man City playing Liverpool. This one, I just want them to get 1 point each. Even though I predicted a Manchester City win, if they both get 1 point, it will be nice. We beat Tottenham, they stay where they are. Chelsea definitely beating Wolves, so Chelsea will probably go above United. No. Oh, goal difference. If Chelsea gets 3 points, they'll go above United again. So there are many teams that could potentially go above United. Chelsea, Sunderland is not winning Arsenal, so let's forget that one. Liverpool, only one team here can go above us if they get 1 point, or if this one gets 3 points. Ah, this is what you call counting your chickens or counting your eggs before they're hatched. Please ignore me and that league table. A guy is allowed to dream. I'll be right back. Let me get my halftime tea. Okay. Second half just kicked off. We're 1 minute in. I was trying to get my tea to simmer. All right. Let's keep it together, boys. First half was a win. Let's not lose the second half or draw the second half. We can draw the second half, we can win the second half, we can lose it. That's okay. At least you won the first. So as long as you don't lose the second half, we're good. Ooh. Cross into the box for Tottenham. Maguire gets a foot on it, but thank God. Richarlison was offside. The league has been the definition of consistency for us so far. That's a good ball by Bruno Fernandez. Please, can you get Cunha into the game? Cunha! Oh, he played it behind everybody. That was a good move. Now Tottenham are trying to counter. Simmons to Porro. But we have up to 6 players back. So don't let them get anything of this. Cross is too long. His cross is too long. Porro's cross is too long. I'm so glad that these Spurs, they don't look like the Spurs that played 3 days ago, albeit they played against Copenhagen. But if it's this comfortable for Lamont in the first half, in the second half, like it was in the first half, then foul on Casemiro. All right. Casemiro was fouled, so there was no football for about 2 to 3 minutes. Now we've resumed. Throw in, Van de Ven takes it to his goalkeeper. Vicario with the clearance upfield. The Ligt wins the ball. Sa picks it up back to Romero. Van de Ven. I like you only when you're not playing against United. I like you. Delict out. Guys, come on. Pressure. They're at the edge of our box. Nobody's doing anything. Mazraoui out to Cunha. Cunha. Sar literally married Cunha there. And Cunha lost the ball. Nice play, Casemiro. Good. Bruno, let the ball go. Ahmad out to Mazraoui. Mazraoui to Ahmad. And Ahmad gives it away to Paulinha. Maguire back to Lamans. Lamans clears. Ball back with Van der Ven and Sar. We could have made so much more from that attack. I'm so jealous of this Paulinha. If you ask me, I know Tottenham signed a lot of good players this season. They signed Paulinha, they signed Colomwani, they signed what's his name, Xavi Simons, even their new manager. But the player I'm most jealous of is Paulinha because he's like a Casemiro 2.0. I mean, of course, because Casemiro is declining, with all due respect to him, but Jordan's Paulinho is like a Casemiro 2.0. It's a younger version. Woo! Like as I was saying, that Casemiro actually gets a good header, defensive header in. Casemiro is like, shut your mouth. Do you know who I am? Ooh! Romero almost scored. Lamans with a save. I think that's their first proper shot on target. A cross in, Romero with the flick, and then Lamans saves it. United defense went to sleep there, honestly. Tottenham corner kick. Xavi Simons trying to get it in. Mazraoui clears. Cunha, don't lose the ball now. Cunha, don't lose the ball now. You see, when I complain about Cunha, people will say, Cunha is one of the best players on the team. He's annoying to watch. He's frustrating to watch sometimes. This is the second time in the past 5 minutes he's lost the ball. Get the pass off. Why are you trying to hold on to the ball? It's okay when you try to do that in the opponent's half close to their box, but you're doing this thing just in front of our defense. We're trying to relieve pressure, and then you're holding the ball. You have two runners, and Mbeumo was running. Someone else was running on the left. I didn't get to see who that was off my periphery. But you should have just let the ball go, and then you're trying to hold on to it. Now we're defending a free kick from what, 35 yards, 30 yards. And Poro does know how to hit them. Another save again from Lemons. Yeah, we're under pressure right now. That ball is not going to go. Yeah, Spurs is pretty United are under mad pressure in the past 5 minutes. That was a delightful cross into the box. Comes back out to Paulinho. He takes a swipe at it. And Lemon saves again. Maybe we can finally clear our lines. Foul on Dogu. Two attempts on target. When we're just saying, hey, they don't have a shot on target. Bruno was caught on the ball there. Majrawi clears out. Sesko is coming on. I don't know what the plan is, but I'll leave this one to the manager because we're under a lot of pressure. He's probably trying to find an out ball. And I'm hoping he's about to remove maybe Cunha or. Because I don't see who else is playing badly right now. We're just supposed to arrest this game and wrestle it back. See, we've lost it again. Casemiro lost it, but he won it back. Bruno with a lofted ball. Brian has picks it up. Brian gives it to Dogu. Nobody in the box. You see, that's the thing I say with Dogu, right? If it was someone else who was more confident, he saw that there was no one in the box to cross that ball to. He looked up, he saw it, and he still crossed the ball into no man's land. Look at that. He looks up, he sees there's nobody to cross his ball to. He crosses it. A more experienced player, Majrawi is going out. Okay, I'm guessing Ahmad will drop to right wing back now. Then Mbuemo will drop to right, Cam, and then Sesko goes up top. This dude had the chance to hold that ball up or do something better. Yeah, he's left footed, so he was thinking, how do I get it back to my right if I stop it? But he just blasted. Casemiro picks it up. Bruno. So Majrawi is out. Sesko is in. Cunha has lost the ball again. Cunha is so untidy on the ball sometimes. Yeah, that was a mistake. So Pedro Porro was cut in the face by Mbuemo's elbow, and there's a break in play right now. He's getting some treatment. He's claiming he was elbowed, but it was just like normal hand movement. Mbuemo was running, and then it hit his mouth. He is bleeding though. Sesko, you're the new guy, so let's get some press going. All right, play has resumed with a drop ball. Back to Vicario. Vicario clears it out. Dogu is about to take the throw in. Okay. There's a lot of scuffles going on. And finally, Tottenham come out with the ball. Dogu makes a fine tackle. Passes to Cunha. Cunha, please don't lose this ball. He loses it. He loses the ball. Cunha literally walks into a four-man wall. Brennan Johnson scores, but he's offside. All of us could see it. Cunha's fault. Cunha lost the ball. Cunha takes the ball and runs into a four-man wall. Deepos, man, how you doing? Hi. Is someone else getting as frustrated as me with this Cunha behavior and Cunha's play today? I don't get what he's doing. Why is Cunha trying to frustrate me? Why is Cunha trying to frustrate me? What's going on? Deepos, are you watching this? Nah, he needs to take Cunha out and bring Mount on. I didn't even check my subs bench. I don't even know if Mount is there, but he needs to take Cunha out and bring Mount on. Cunha is wasting the ball. Cunha is putting United under a lot of pressure. He gets the ball, he gives it back to them. He gets the ball, gives it back to them. 3 times in a row now. He believes too much in his abilities. That's a good thing. Self confidence is good, but don't now be stupid about it. And he's doing it in places where he's not supposed to be doing it. Okay, do this close to the opponent's box, fine, but you're doing it in our half. I might get up from there now. You lost the ball, bro. The United players need to wake up. We've been under the cosh for the past 10 minutes. Y'all need to wake up. We keep giving the ball back to them until we concede. Then when we concede, well, maybe we'll wake up. So let's go out to Brian. Oh my God, Brian, you baller. You a baller, light skin LeBron. You a baller, light skin. That's what you call a player. Even if you want to attempt a tackle that makes sense. You get, he was alone, he was by himself, and he won a free kick up there because he not megged the player. He megged the player. He megged Poro. Relieve some pressure for us. Not this thing Acuna is doing. Somebody stop him. Spence is making a long busting run down the left. Back to Sa. Sa to Paulinha. Johnson. Ballroom. Mbuemo is trying to tackle him. Good one. He gets the ball. Women wins the ball back, clears it out. Throw into United. Foro is coming out for who's this? Udogie. Destiny Udogie, yes. Isn't it the guy that was threatened by his agent? Yeah, Udogie was threatened by his agent. That was a funny story. Allegedly threatened by his agent at gunpoint. United haven't been great in this second period at all. Tottenham have had more of the ball, played more of the football, had the better chances. We're struggling to control the game. That's why Sesko was brought on. Still, we're not. I don't know who to blame now. Cunha has been the obvious culprit, losing the ball so much. But it seems like we can't even get out of our half right now. Throwing. Doggo kicks it out of play. Who is that? Is that Spence taking the throwing? Richarlison kept it alive. Sa. Casemiro tackles. Careful in the box. Ooh, Sa sits Casemiro down, gives it to Doggy. Doggy. Doggy finds Bruno Fernandez. Bruno Fernandez clears, but they pick it up. We can't even leave our box, man. We are struggling right now. Oh, that was some delightful play from them, but yeah, I'm not gonna admit it. Maybe I already did. Ahmad gets it out of play. We are under pressure. We are rocking. Sa tries to get a cross in. Dogu gets it out to Brian. Brian on the run. We know he's not going to lose the ball. Yes. Gives it back to Dogu. Dogu clears long field to Sesko. Is he onside? Sesko is onside. Okay. Finally, we get out of our own half. Finally, we get out of our own half. Maguire looks like he's struggling. Keeps on touching his tie. Yeah, Maguire is struggling. He's going to have to go. Euro has to come in. Bruno picks it up. Ah. He gets a shot away, but totally off target. Nice pick out by Ahmad, but Bruno wastes the shot. Ugarte is coming on. Euro should come on as well. I thought, yeah, Mount is coming. Please remove Cunha. Ugarte, Euro, and Mount. Yes, we need to freshen it up. Mbomo might just be the guy that takes us out of all this, wipes the tears off our faces, wipes the misery. So Maguire out. Casemiro is leaving as well for Ugarte. Mount is coming in. Euro is coming in for. Yeah, Cunha has to leave. He's been awful. He's been awful. This second half, no. Cunha no follow. Mount, let's go. One thing I know for Mount, he's not going to be wasteful. Gate on the ball. So straight swap. Ugarte replaces Casemiro. Euro replaces Harry Maguire, who was struggling with a thigh injury. And Mount goes straight in swap for Matheus Cunha. Lamens kicks it long. Buemo picks it up. Woo, that was a good flick on for Sexco. But he was offside. Vakara's starting position was God help us with Dogu's final ball. His chance creation is so bad, man. And it is funny because he gets most of the chances to actually he's always a free extra man out there. But because Dalo is playing so bad, and it's like Diogo Leon is not ready for the game, he just has to play. Because the chance creation from that left is non-existent. Foul on Sesko for high boots. Well, his boot wasn't high. The referee, the commentator agrees with me. It was more like a low header from Romero. Romero stooped down to head. Then Sesko tried to play the ball. But I mean, of course, head injury, foul. It's good to see Mason Mount. I haven't seen Mason Mount in a while. Rayman, I love you too, bro. Rayman comes into my chat with guns blazing. Rayman comes into my chat with guns blazing. He says, for those on YouTube that can't see what Rayman is saying on Twitch, Rayman says, "This is not what I want to see. How are you guys winning?" For context, everybody, Rayman is an Arsenal fan. So he's just on hate watch right here. Don't take him serious. What is this sorcery? Let me give you an update. It's 75 minutes on the clock, and United are winning. Although second half Tottenham have been playing better than United. Right now, United have a free kick at the edge of the box, and Bruno Fernandes is about to cross it into the box. So we hope for 2-0 so that Rainman can cry some more. We have 4 players in the box. Bruno is about to take the corner kick, the free kick. We have 5 players in the box. Now Mbuemo has joined 6. Keeper's ball. Rayman, I'm sorry, man. But you do know Sunderland will score against you guys today. My prediction is you guys will win, but Sunderland will score. Sunderland will be the first team to score against you in a while, in like what, 6 games? United need to wrestle this game back from Tottenham. I know Tottenham are at home, that the team losing, so the onus is with them to play, but we're letting them play too much. Get the ball back. Nice one, Ahmad. Apply pressure. Apply pressure. Rainman said sheets are staying clean, my friend. Not today. Not today. Those sheets are not staying clean today. Is Colomwani still in this game? He started the game and I've not heard from. Oh, no. Richarlison is on now. That means I must have missed the change. Sheets are staying clean. We'll see. Sunderland are a worthy opposition and they're playing at home. We'll see. Let's go. Let's go. Sesko, true ball from Mount. He has messed it up. He has messed it up. He's messed it up. Where's the sharpness now, Sesko? That was a good true ball. That's what Cunha doesn't give me. If it was Cunha now, he will want to run with the ball. Now United are back in the game. Dogwa is giving it back. Dogu is most likely going to get a yellow card for that. See Mount missing Mount's ball. Pick it up. Give it to the striker. Cunha want to run. He wants to go and run out, shoot. Shoot what his family not telling to shoot. Uh-oh. Xavi Simons is playing. All right, we won it back. Mount won it back. Ahmad making the bursting run. Ooh, Van de Ven out. Yes, I know the referee was going to give Dogu a yellow card. Ball is out. Dogu yellow card. Bentancur on for Spurs, but Paulinho out. I'm happy Paulinho is out because that guy has been breaking down a lot of play for us against us. Simmons is out. Tell is on. I'm not. I'm not really worried about Tell. He's not been shining. I hope he doesn't wake up today against us. But yeah, I'm not really worried about Tell. Bentancur, on the other hand, I am worried about. Dalo has to come on for Dogu now that Dogu has a yellow card because, yeah, we don't want to risk it. Nothing to risk it. Johnson with the cross from the right side, too long. Mr. Mount picks up the pieces and wins us a goal kick. Thank you, Mount. God will bless you. Bola. Goal Acuna? What's goal Acuna? Ants? What are you saying? Cunha is not even on the team anymore. He's been subbed. So Dalo is coming on for Dogu, which is I call that. He had to. Dogu had got a yellow card. Okay, you're joking. Gotcha. Nah, I'm not even happy with Cunha. Don't talk about Cunha. Cunha is pissing me off today. Can we get a second goal to seal this game up? Can we get a second goal so that Rain Man will rest? No man's land. Show out to Ahmad. Ahmad clears it out long. Nobody in the other half. Ball keeps coming back, man. Ball keeps coming back. Bruno out to Ahmad. Ahmad back to Mount. Mount to Euro. Just try and control the game, please. We have only one shot on target. Ooh, that's a delightful true ball. Dolo, please now. Show us why you're a better player than Dogu. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh my god, I said it. I don't like this. I don't like this. Yep, Spurs have scored. Spurs have scored. Yeah, and it's a goal. I'm pissed off because we could see that coming. The pressure was piling up. And this, that's the thing. I should stop saying stuff about people. I was like, Tell hasn't done anything good since he came in to Tottenham. And then I'm like, I hope he doesn't come and now do it against United. And then he did. So it's 1-1, 84 minutes on the clock. Tell's shot took a deflection off De Ligt's boots, so he gave the keeper no chance. Mason Mount. Mason Mount is a baller. Since he came on, man, it's just been football. Very clever through ball to Sesko. Sesko was too slow with his long legs, and Van de Ven got a tackle in. I think they've injured Sesko with that tackle. It's funny that the last 5 minutes of this game is getting more interesting than the whole game itself. Sesko is down injured. Sesko, nobody's going to give you that amount of time in the Premier League. You don't have that amount of time in the Premier League. You don't. Yeah, it was too good to be true, right? We were sitting in second place for a good what, like 1 hour. Just look at Stell. Stell that has not done anything since he came to Spurs. Against United, he has woken up. And says Harry Maguire. No, Harry Maguire already played the first half. He's out. So no Harry Maguire moment. Harry Maguire played the first half. He's been subbed for Euro. Chesko is injured. No more changes left for United. At least if he had scored that goal before getting injured, we'll know. But now, so the only striker, recognized striker we have on the team is injured. And I've been saying this thing since. How can you have only one striker in this team? He can't move. We have 10 men now. Yeah. Chesko is injured. No subs remaining. United are down to 10 men. So let's just try and collect the 1 point and be going. No second place for us. We're back down to what, sixth? Now, because we have 10 men, one of their defenders can literally come and play in attack because there's nobody for him to mark. Yeah, this United is going to be defending for the last 7-8 minutes of what's left in this game. Amorim's luck today is not in, honestly, because Tell never does anything. Even right now, he just got a chance and he scuffed it, mishit it. Now today he comes in and scores a goal that goes off the boot of the Ligt. Then Sesko is injured. The only attacker we have on there is injured. So it's like we're just gonna have to defend and hope we get 1 point. And every time he keeps one sub or two subs, just for a rainy day. Today that he did all his 5 subs. Now we're screwed. No more subs. Tottenham corner kick. Tell takes it. And they score 2-1. Tottenham score 2-1. Well, yeah, this one is gone. We're taking a loss into the international break. Yep. That sinking feeling has returned. The sinking feeling for United has returned. And no freaking way. We're down to 10 men. The best we could have hoped for was to get a point. The best we could have hoped for was to get a point, but yeah, that's gone. Hmm. We probably if we lose this game, which we're going to, it looks like we're going to lose. We'll probably end this weekend out of the top 10 because everything is so tight up there. So from being second at halftime to losing the game, yeah, it's just bad luck because Sesko had two good chances, then he gets injured, then we can't replace him, and then it's downhill from there. And I'm hurt, but he was not going to shave it in this match now. The fan wouldn't shave his head for his fifth man. He wanted 5 straight wins. We're not even on 4. So, yeah, he's not shaving his head this year, obviously. .94 minutes on the clock. 2 minutes left to play. We went from 1-0 to 2-1. For the second week in the second week running, we're chasing a game that we're leading 1-0 at halftime. Our keeper is coming up for the corner kick. Corner kick. Delete! 2-2, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not supposed to be rejoicing 1 point, but I was supposed to be celebrating 1 point, but it's better than losing. With 10 men, it's better than losing. That man delict. Woo! That man delict. Giant header at the back post. Good cross from Bruno. I don't know why we've not been crossing like this. All the corner kicks we've had, we're just crossing into the first man. Look at what you call a cross. Good assist. Beautiful assist. All right, 96 minutes on the clock. Let's put it in. Punch it in. 2-2. We'll take the 1 point at this point. Honestly, we play with 10 men. Just take the 1 point. Let's go. Keep the ball in the Tottenham half. Let's take 1 point. We've had 2 shots on target today. Scored from the 2 shots. And the game is over. And the game is over. So we saved this one. And says what a save. We literally saved our necks here, man. So the way this point came about, yeah, we're 7th. We were 2nd for a bit, but now we're 7th. The funny thing is 7th place to 3rd place have the same number of points. It's just goal difference. Cunha just whispered into the lead's ear. He said, "Thank you." Yeah, the league is the man today. The league, thank you so much. He just whispered into the ear. He said, "Thank you. You needed to thank him because you played bad today, Cunha." What a save, Ans. What a save. I'm not supposed to be this elated about 1 point, but because of the way it came about, I'm actually very happy because we threw that game away. We threw that game away. We literally threw it away. If we went from, or let's say we went from, like, I'm so unhappy with Sesko. Yes, it's not his fault he got injured, but he had 2 chances where he just couldn't sort out his feet quick enough. I'm trying to imagine Wayne Rooney or Didier Drogba or like Zlatan in that same position with that kind of chance, or even a Haaland with the 2 chances that he got in the box where he couldn't move his feet fast enough. I'm trying to imagine someone else like that in that position. Like, what would have been the outcome? Would that be a goal, or would he be there trying to sort his feet out? Man, it feels a bit more like a relief because we went from losing potentially to winning in the last minute. Harry Maguire is hugging the Ligt and asking him, "How do you feel like being the man? How do you feel being the man who saved the day today?" I'm not happy, but I'm relieved. I think that's the best way to describe this. I'm not happy, but I'm relieved because Rainman, get the hell out of here, man. Chad, help me get Rainman out of here. Rainman, get out. I feel like Arsenal right now, scoring from a corner kick. Come to Arsenal, brother. It's time. Well. Rayman, I can watch Arsenal for your sake, but I am not definitely not coming to Arsenal. He said, "Come to Arsenal. It's time." Anne says, "I like Harry M." Yes, no, Harry Maguire is a good lad. I like him. He's a top bloke, top lad, top lad. He also went and hugged the league there, said thank you, said you saved our asses today. I mean, we can say we're 5 matches unbeaten. It really doesn't mean anything to me if you're drawing a lot of games along the line of getting a 5 match unbeaten record. Doesn't mean much to me, but at least that's something we can hold on to. 5 matches unbeaten. So we can say, oh, we got beat last week, and we're not taking that sinking feeling of losing into the international break. So we'll take the point. Successful hate watch today. It was almost very successful. Though. Imagine we didn't get that draw in the last minute. You would have been so happy, right? And says Harry Maguire has become a game winner in the final minutes. Yes, yes, he has. He has. Although we didn't have him, we did today to thank. We had the league to thank for today. Rayman says successful hate watch today. Sunderland Arsenal starts at 12. Everton Fulham at 10. West Ham Burnley. Which one should I watch? Everton Fulham or West Ham Burnley? Everton Fulham is going to be most likely an Everton win. First time United Burnley might be more. I think I'll do Everton Fulham. There's a lot of Nigerian guys in Fulham, so I'll watch Everton Fulham. Then Sunderland Arsenal. If only Sesko didn't get injured, who knows? I don't know. I don't know. But it's ifs, buts, and maybes. We'll take the 1 point. It could have been so different if we had lost this game. I would have been very sad. And on a positive note, this is exactly what I predicted. 2-2 on the money. Prediction on the money. They scored the equalizer in the 82nd minute, man. Kai. Tell just got lucky. The ball took a nick off the Licks boot. Look at it. He had a chance. Boom. Van der Ven tackles him. He gets injured. Who was your man of the match, Ants? Who did you like most today? Me, I don't know. The game, nobody really stood out. Everybody was just, I don't know. Mbuemo had a good game. Bruno got the assist. Mbuemo got his assist. No, sorry, Mbuemo didn't get an assist. Bruno got an assist, and oh yeah, Ahmad got the assist for the first goal, and Mbuemo got the goal. Played well throughout. the licked the licked is sort of a sticky one because he did okay until that deflected goal. And then we just considered two goals. Iwobi is in there, Bassi is in there. Let me drop some hard truths on this ratings. Lawrence gets a 6.5 for me because the goal he considered wasn't. I mean, he considered two goals, but he made some very key saves. Even though a keeper can have a good game and still concede goals. I feel like he had a good game, even though he did concede a couple of goals. The first one was a deflection. That one he couldn't do anything about. The second one was, I mean, you could call it a deflection because it was a Richarlison header, but more or less it was like redirected, and then he couldn't save that. So the Ligt got a winning goal. No, sorry, I say winning goal, draw. Okay, so Harry Maguire, the Ligt, the Ligt only gets a 7 because of his goal, saving grace, last minute equalizer. Harry Maguire 6.0. He had a steady first half. They showed him up for pace a few times, but I mean, he wasn't there when we conceded, so he can hold his head up high and say he played well until he left. Luke Shaw, still part of the defense that conceded 2 goals. So, first half performance, I would say Luke Shaw got like a 6.8, but second half they conceded 2 goals, so he can't escape that. Amad Diallo gets a 6.5 because of his assists. Harry Maguire should be more like a 6.1 or 6.2, if I'm being honest, not a 6.0. Casemiro put in a lot of good tackles before he had to leave. Bruno Fernandez, me, I don't even know how to classify Bruno Fernandez's performance today. Honestly, him and Cunha, I don't know how to classify their performance for today because they flattered to deceive. Cunha was worse in the sense that Cunha lost the ball so many times. Bruno did that a couple of times, but then he was productive on different occasions. He was very productive. He got the assist from the corner kick. He was also productive on different occasions. The good ball, the good outlet. Even though sometimes it was wayward, you know, it was more like, okay, I'm gonna hit like five and see if I get two or three correct out of it. So if he had played a bit better, that rating would have been much higher because he did get the assist. Dorgu, hmm, again, defended very well in the first half. In fact, I was singing his praises in the first half that I haven't seen him defend like this before. But then it comes out in the second half, and that was when we couldn't, like, we had so much pressure, we couldn't soak it up, we couldn't we couldn't get out of our half, and he was part of that team that had to be subbed, part of the guys that had to be subbed to for us to get control of the game again. Cunha had to leave, Dogo had to leave. He got a yellow card. I think that's one of the reasons he was also subbed. So on the back of his first half performance, he gets his 6.2. Cunha was easily my worst player today. Very easy choice. Mbeumo was one of the better players. Always is. Won us the corner kick that even got us the equalizer at the end of the game. So Mbeumo was he's he is player of the month, but again he's backing it up with good performances. It's not just player of the month for player of the month's sake. Maz was very average, nothing special. Ruben used all his subs, and we had to play with 10 men. Not his fault though. He was trying to get the game back, and get a hold of the game, get control of the game. Used up all his subs. The subs seemed to be working. If I'm being honest, Mount did very well when he came on. The subs seemed to be working until Sesko got injured. He's getting a 5.0 not because he got injured, but because he had two chances, and for a striker he didn't make anything of both of them. Mason Mount was a delight to watch when he came on. He was everything that Cunha couldn't be for those 20, 30 minutes that he played. The low, the low, the lot, Diogo the lot. Diogo the lot. I'm listening to the manager now. Sorry, that's why I was off for a bit. Same thing I'm saying. The second half was poor. That's what he's echoing. That the second half was poor. That we didn't put enough pressure on, and we believed that we are going to be able to get the goal, and we did. We need to sign a striker in January, man. We don't have a striker. Cesco is not doing it for me. Okay, so let me review my ratings again and just be sure that this is what I want to lock in. Lemon 6.5. All right, let's review these ratings and be sure that this is what we want to lock in for today. Laman's considered 2 goals, so he gets 6.5. Made some very great saves while we were leading. Even though he considered 2 goals, the 2 goals were not really goals that he could have saved. Deflected goals. The league gets a 7.0 because, of course, he got the goal in the last minute. Besides that, he probably would have been at a 6.1 or something, 6.2. Harry Maguire had was having an okay game until he left. You know, he wasn't part of the team that conceded a goal. He got injured and had to leave. Luke Shaw, first half was good, but second half not so great. Amad Diallo got the assist um, for the first goal. Played well enough. Casemiro, I don't even know why Casemiro has a 6.5. He didn't make any clear errors. He did put in a few good tackles in the first and second half before he had to leave. Bruno didn't have a great game, but got the assist at the end. Patrick Dogu, of course, we know the problem is the final product. He got a 6.2 for me today. Cunha was the worst player for us, 5.5. Buemo 7.0 got the goal and also didn't put a foot wrong today. To be honest, he can be only he's the only one that can come off and say, "Hey, I had a good game, even though we drew." You know, Mazraoui, he was poor, 6.0. Ruben just gets an average rating because I mean it's not his fault that there was no change to um fix the Sesko injury or help us get out of the Sesko rut when he got an injury because he was trying to get control of the game. Sesko gets a 5.0. He had two chances that a better striker would have made use of, but he couldn't, and we lost him to injury unfortunately. Um, Euro 6.0 average when he I mean he was okay. He helped the defense, but again he conceded two. He's part of the defense that conceded two goals. Ugarte out of position a lot of times. Played Richarlison onside for his goal. Mason Mount was the one of the better subs, to be honest. In fact, he was one of the better subs that we had today. One of the best, or if not the best sub we had today. Diago Dalot, no, 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 just no, just no. So those are my ratings for the game. I mean, my general analysis on this would be that it just feels a lot like last week. We had a goal up. We should have gotten the second goal to kill the game off. We didn't get the second goal to kill the game off last week, and then we found ourselves in a situation where we're trying to rescue the game. Same thing happened today. We should have killed this game off with a second goal. Tottenham were there for the taking, but considering that we had only two shots on target the whole game, the two shots on target were the two goals. The two shots on target were the two goals. We managed to rescue a point in a game that looked like we're not going to get anything. Uh, Pressure, we fell off in the second half. We didn't put pressure on them. They put a lot of pressure on us in the second half. We couldn't control the game for long periods like we did in the first half. It was very very difficult to take control of the game. That's why Amorim made so many changes, including the one for the injury to Harry Maguire and the one for the injury to Harry Maguire and also the one for the yellow card to Dogu. Those were forced substitutions that had to be made. Casemiro, of course, was getting tired, had to leave. Hardly ever plays 90 minutes. So yeah, on the balance of things, or with the way things turned out, I can say yes, we're lucky to get 1 point. So we'll take the 1 point that we got. Uh, is it painful? It's painful because you know it could have been more, right? Because we almost had 3 points, and with 3 points would have gone second in the league, which I was rejoicing and already celebrating at halftime. But you know, it wasn't to be. So we'll take the 1 point going into the international break. We're seventh right now, but of course, after all the games I played today, we'll probably fall lower than that because some people around us that we have the same number of points with a lot of teams around us, and they're gonna get. So after the games, let me see if I can pull up that league table. Mm, Where's the league table? Where's the league table? Where's the league table? Let me see. Do I still have that? All right. So results and standings. Yeah, we're back to seventh position. United are back down there to seventh position. Let's clip out all this. All right, get that out of the way. So yeah, back down to seventh, and potentially Chelsea could still overtake us. Crystal Palace with 3 points could overtake us. Brighton with 3 points and some goals could overtake us because our goal difference. How's the goal difference one? I thought it was. Oh yeah, goal difference is one. So yeah, Brighton with 3 points could overtake us. Aston Villa with 3 points could overtake us. So you see, like, there's a lot of teams that could potentially go above United. Aston Villa could go above Brighton. So one, two, three, four could potentially go above United and drop us back into bottom or drop us into the bottom half of the table. So we'll take the 1 point, but unfortunately, it also means we could finish the week or the weekend in the bottom half of the table. Well, we'll take what we get. It's been nice watching the game with y'all. I got to bounce now, and quick recap. Quick recap for my clip. So Son Lamens, 6.5. Goalkeeper did good until, well, he considered two goals that were not his fault that he couldn't save. The Ligt, 7.0. He got the goal for, in the last minute to get us that 1 point, much needed 1 point to keep our unbeaten record going. It's 5 games. Hey, tiny drops make an ocean. Don't judge me. Harry Maguire, 6.5. Got injured. I had to leave in the second half, but was solid in the first. Luke Shaw, 6.0. Um, Very good first half for him as well, but second half, the defenders were found wanting. Too much pressure. Diallo got his assists and had an okay game in my opinion. Casemiro as well had a good game, but had to be subbed in the 60th minute when the pressure was too much on United. Bruno Fernandez got his assist at the end of the game. For us, it was a very well placed corner kick. In fact, the corner kick was almost like underneath the bar, and then Harry made the Lick's job a little bit easier. He was able to redirect and score. Cunha, the worst player on the pitch for Man U today, 5.5. Patrick Dorgu, 6.2. No end product for Patrick Dorgu, but he defended very well in the first half. Mazraoui, very average, 6.0. He might as well not have played today. I wouldn't have noticed. Mbuemo, 7.0. Didn't put a foot wrong. Um, Amorim, average. Sesko got injured, missed two chances, and then had to leave. Euro helped in the defense, but again, he was part of the defense that considered two goals, so 6.0. Gatti out of position, 5.5. Mason Mount was our best player. Who would have thought Mason Mount was the best player of all the subs that came in? Replaced Cunha, did all the things that I was asking Cunha to do, set up the striker to score twice, retained the ball very well, didn't lose it. Diogo Dalot, very average. So those are my ratings for the United team against Tottenham. We'll take the 1 point. It's a bit sad because we could have won the game today. We were like, what, 7, 8 minutes? We're winning till the 82nd minutes. We were 7 minutes, 8 minutes from winning it before we capitulated and almost lost 3 points, but then saved the game again and won 1 point. So we'll take the 1 point because of the circumstances. Um, Surrounding the 1 points that we got. If we were winning and then they equalized at the end, we'll probably be like, oh, I hate this. I'm angry. But it was more like relief for us because we were losing and then managed to rescue 1 point in the last minute. So we will take the 1 point that we rescued. And yeah, we'll call it a good day at the office. Somewhat good day at the office. So um, thanks, guys, for watching. I'll see you next time. Bossman talk to you. Cheers.